Well, and it's interesting because that was like a huge moment for me in terms of deciding. I don't think Abby wanted to be Chancellor. She's a doctor, so there's a bit of there's a fine line there, because as a doctor, she saves, you know what I mean, that's her natural instinct, and she took the Hippocratic Oath, and so there is going to be some conflict there in terms of that, but yeah, I know, a lot of pressure. And I think Abby initially kind of doesn't want the pressure, but at the same time, somebody has to do it, right? And because of what happened on the Ark, it's about owning power, or, you know, owning your own power, and actually having the power to do or react to particular things that you weren't necessarily able to do, or she wasn't able to do in the Ark. So it's not about her doing harm, but I think sometimes when you are president or chancellor, you have to make decisions that might put people in harm's way. And I think also, you know, I mean, just in a logistical way, I mean, everyone is trying, she has guards around her, so if she sees somebody hurt, she doesn't have the same freedom that she had before.
How is she adapting to Earth and everything that it entails?
I think that just on a broader scope, just rules and choices that we're making in order to survive are very different than the Ark. Which, if you saw the third episode, my character says, we don't have to do this down here. Yet, I don't think anybody has, I think we're in the process of figuring out how to, and what rules, and where we go from here. In terms of adjusting, I mean, it's not, I mean, I don't know. That's hard to answer, because that's a broader scope of what everybody is dealing with. I think she's closer to finding her daughter, which is huge, but I think it makes it even more intense. You know, it's like you put brownies there and you're going, ah, you know, as opposed to being in the other room. So I think there's a little more tension in terms of that, but excitement of finding her.
To what lengths will Abby go to find her daughter?
Well, she allowed herself to get shock lashed. That's huge. No, I probably would do them for my son, but I think she'll do pretty much anything, which I think she proves, like in the third episode. And really, I think that's it. That's all important to her. And again, that goes back to even last year. That all of us are changing. All the characters that are now on the ground are changing, just like the kids. The adults are as well. But I think the one thing that's precious to me is that her heart and her moral center are getting stronger. And you may see it in different ways, but it's definitely stronger.